I'll bring you some breaking news now, and we have just had the latest figures from the Department of Health on COVID-19 deaths, and what they tell us is that 14,576 people have now died in hospital after testing positive for coronavirus. On yesterday, that's 847 more people who've lost their lives since yesterday's figures. Well, our correspondent Ali Fortescue is in the newsroom for us. Ali, it's important, isn't it, to reflect more than 14,500 people in the UK have now lost their lives in hospital due to this disease, and the number of people losing their lives in hospital remains daily above 800.
Yes, that's right. I think there's a danger that we get into the routine of reading you these numbers every day. Behind every one of these statistics is a real life. We are still talking about hundreds of people dying every single day. Just to give you those figures again that we have had in the last few moments from the Department for Health, 847 more deaths recorded. That is less than yesterday. Yesterday, the increase was 861. That brings the UK total to 14,576. We've also got some of the figures from the individual nations. Northern Ireland have recorded 18 more deaths, bringing their total to 176. That is the same number they recorded yesterday. Wales, 11 more deaths, bringing their total number to 506. That is less than they recorded yesterday. Yesterday they recorded 32 deaths. Scotland, 58 more deaths, which again is less than the increase they recorded yesterday, bringing their total to 837. Now, it is hard to draw any real long-term conclusions from these daily figures. Numbers go up and down. What we're trying to look at are the longer-term trends. Having said that, I think a tiny glimmer of hope, perhaps, in the fact that these figures, by and large, seem to have at least been the same or gone down since yesterday, and that is consistent with the longer-term pattern that we are seeing. We are seeing the rate starting to slow at the beginning of this month, end of last month. The numbers of deaths were doubling every 3 days. That has now slowed. We are starting to see that peak, what looks like that peak flattening, which will perhaps give a glimmer of hope. But as I say, we are still talking about hundreds of deaths every single day.